across this time. That's what I'm going to do. Just close. That was driving me mad. Alright, let's draw a line on this. Get doing some sewing. That's perfect. Welcome to the 7 people that are watching. 5 people. Where's my scissors? Trying to be all precise. Don't need to be right now, but need to practice a little bit. Don't want to mess up my son's chair. It's not very straight at all, that cut. lodge straight as shits. Right, get that in half. Did used to do lots of sewing, but I haven't done it for a long time. Go over there a minute. Hopefully that should be long enough for what I need it for.
Get down, dude.
Fit that. Be alright. Need to make sure I leave enough edge. Certainly didn't do that last time. Hello, Sophie. Hiya. There's me needles. The question is, do we go with black thread or white thread? Tucks in there enough. I do read the comments, yeah, when I can actually see them. I'm getting there. Probably don't even need to pin that. Well, my gazebo outside has decided it's going to blow away, and it's got some little straps. They're Velcro straps, and they've all come undone, so I need to make some more. But I'm just practicing sewing because I've got to, well, I haven't got to, but I'm going to be sewing my kids' chair, which I'll be making, and hopefully my sewing skills will be a lot better than they have been recently, because I gave this a go the other day, and let's just say it's still together, but it's not the greatest, and his chair needs to look good. I made this years ago. Where is it? Can't even find it. It's here somewhere. pile of crap. Put it in there. I made a chair anyway. Where did it go? Oh, that piece of... Where is it? There's half of it. I made a chair anyway. And my sewing skills, well, it was alright, but started falling to pieces. Wasn't tight enough around certain parts of it. As you can see, it all came undone. So I want to make sure that that doesn't happen again. So I'm going to brush up on some skills. Thought I'd go live doing it, why not? Thank you for popping in. If you're still there, that is. Right, let's pin this down. The few mistakes I made last time was I didn't leave enough edging around any of the material. So when I turned it back round, it was all a bit loose. Oh, I have made a couple of things my kids like. If you have a look on my channel, I made him a workbench. He loves that thing. Hey, right, mainly, how you doing? That's not even a pin. Hope everyone's well anyway. It's just like a, what's the word? It's like a strap to go around my gazebo to hold all the bits of material that go around the gazebo. They've all broken off, so I need to make some more. But just brushing up on some skills. I was just saying, I was just brushing up on some skills because I need to get better at sewing, so I can make my son his chair. And I want to make him a nice seat for it. But it needs to be able to come off and be washed because there's a scruffy bugger. So can't just glue it on like most people would. They don't have to be perfect, I just want them to hold the piece of material, stop it from blowing away. I'll pop a little short afterwards anyway, tomorrow when it's actually not like 2 o'clock in the morning and I can get outside and show you before I actually put the straps on. I'll do a little short for it. Right, let's do some sewing. See how this goes. Feel a bit like I'm back at school. Okay, thank you for popping in anyway, that one guy. I do really appreciate it. You get off whenever you feel like it, mate. I know it's late. It's Not sure what time it is here. Get in, there we go. That's the trickiest part done. Oh, buddy. We off on a little mission away. Yeah, you need to chill out a little bit and go to sleep. Yeah, it's late. Buddy, what is your problem? Alright, thank you. Oh, buddy, sorry if my son's being a bit noisy. He likes to go on a mission around, I think it's about 2 o'clock. But yeah, he likes to go on a mission around 2 o'clock in the morning and go absolutely psycho. Yeah. Yeah, it's not good. Oh, please don't start. Go in there, buddy. Oh no, mate. Life's awful at your age, isn't it? That pin needs moving. Yeah. Really? The key with sewing is to try and get it too tight, but not too tight. Do you want a biscuit? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, okay, I will get it. That was certainly not straight by any means. Oh, I'd love to be able to be asleep for 10. Not in this house. My little boy probably sleeps probably about 4 hours through the day and then he's up. He hates his sleep. Absolutely hates it. But when I was his age, I didn't like sleep either. I was always awake, to be fair. Not sure I was as gobby as he is. Certainly at this time of the morning. What time is it, babe? Yeah, it's nearly 1:30 where we are. Which isn't too late, to be fair. Normally he stays up at 7 o'clock in the morning. He'll have a like 4 hour stint and then he'll be back awake again for about, well, anywhere from 12 onwards. Sometimes he sleeps a little bit later, but we try getting him up. We try doing the whole routine of getting him to sleep, but on the night time. But we did that with our other kid and we made a poorly. Well, not like actually made a poorly, but because I was waking her up and trying to get her to actually, well, get up through the day, she wouldn't poo properly, bless her, because she was always knackered. So body couldn't handle it, which wasn't good. So it makes me really nervous about making him get up. Need to make sure the man's had enough sleep, or we end up with problems. Not sure if anyone's ever had that type of problem with their kids. But yeah, lack of sleep can do a lot to people, believe it or not. I never thought it could, but it can do crazy things when you've done had lack of sleep, sorry. When you're young though, it's not too bad. What does that say? Oh, I'm not sure what that say. Okay, one guy. Got ya. Is it raining? Oh, it's pissing it down outside. Everything in my gazebo is going to get wet again. No. That's why I need to get these done. I have to sew them onto the gazebo, which will take even longer. That was nowhere near where it should be. Not even sure how much of you can even see me sewing. What did you change it to? I can't quite see from here. Nice.
It looks like a dog.
A duck. It's absolutely slamming it down outside. Dear me, that's...
It's a goose.
Is it a goose? Thank you. Look at my sewing so far. It's not going too well. It's not the best, it's not the worst. We're getting there. Only another probably 20 more of these to make. Well, I haven't even made this one yet. That pin's in the wrong place. Just move that pin out of the way. My mum does have a sewing machine, and I normally use that, but I nearly broke it last time, so I'd rather not this time use it. Get that pin in the right place. Why is that speaker having a frenzy?
Because you're not listening to music on YouTube right now.
Are you not very good at sewing? Well, I didn't think I'd be very good at it, but I just... Well, with most things, I give everything a go, I do. If you have a look through my page, you'll see I'm very random in the stuff that I do. As I'm sure you have already anyway. Welcome to everybody else that's there. Just you there, one guy that wants to have a little conversation, nobody else. Well, it depends. I think you've got to subscribe to be able to talk to me. It's one of them which that won't help, I don't think. That and the fact that I'm doing not really too much constructive. I don't play Roblox or Fortnite. I used to play COD all the time. Started playing Call of Duty. Well, I had a little game the other day, but it's not what it used to be, I must say. I haven't played the Xbox for a long time. Not properly anyway. But yeah, I used to play it every day. That's what I used to do as my hobby, rather than do this. I used to play GTA a lot.
Farming simulator.
And Farming Simulator as well. I love a bit of Farming Simulator. Used to play that on the computer, steering wheel and that. I have got a YouTube channel for all my gaming, but it didn't go very far. Got like 14 subscribers. Not as many as this channel, to be fair. Oh, that iron's still a bit hot. Nah, this channel is doing alright so far. Yeah, that's the problem. GTA, you need like the same console or the computer. They say the next time they bring out GTA, the number 6, that's not even going to be on the computer. But I'd definitely say getting a computer and like having a really good computer with graphics, and that's the best way to game. I've got an Xbox. It's an old Xbox, but it's not nowhere near as good as what my computer used to be. Yeah, with Fortnite, my problem with that is it's a little bit it's a bit too cartoony for me. I'm more into my realistic type of stuff. I don't really like all that animated crap. I know I've got an animated picture on my
Futuristic.
well, yeah, it's more futuristic.
Sci-fi.
Yeah, I'm not into that sci-fi futuristic type crap. I like it to sort of be somewhat realistic.
Or close to reality.
Or close to reality, yeah. Not too much into all that. My daughter plays Fortnite. She loves it. To be fair though, I've never actually played it. If I played it, I might change my mind. A lot of people have told me that I would like it. Probably refuse to play it just for that reason. See, that's how I need to be, dead tight like that.
Roblox is pretty cool though.
Roblox, however, yeah, my missus plays Roblox. Yeah, you said about Roblox, actually. Yeah, or Roblox, yeah. My daughter, she loves the Roblox. She plays 99 Nights in a Forest with my fiance all the time. She
Yeah, I
absolutely
like
loves
the
it.
99 Forest thing.
I used to play this washing game on there.
The laundry game.
Yeah, the laundry game. That was pretty good. My daughter's pretty far on that as well. She's got them big, massive washing machines. I try not to go on there though, because I get too hooked on it. I end up on there for months. I don't do anything other than like hoard the Xbox. No ever gets done. That's better. Should have done it like that the whole time. Oh, there's another comment down there, look. 1 minute. Animatic. Well, it's not really building grumps, it's more just practicing sewing. Just having a little mess around trying to sew. This is for my gazebo. It's I'm sure you've seen my gazebo. It's an absolute mess in there now, yeah. My makeshift workshop. But you've got to do what you've got to do to be able to get going. Yeah, this is for like the little tabs around the bit of fabric that go around the workshop. Well, that's what I call it anyway. Most people would call it a gazebo. But yeah, they've absolutely been battered by the weather over the last day or so. So I need to make some new tabs for it, because currently my gazebo and all my wood inside of it is getting wet, which is I'm not too impressed about. It just took about a week and a half for me to dry all the wood inside of it.
I've just done it, mate. Get out.
Is that on Red Blacks as well then, that guy? That one guy, sorry.
There's loads of pissing games on Roblox, like, honestly, it's sort of the equivalent to, like, was it mini games
Are you off live at all, Grumps?
that we had on the computer when we were
Or are
doing
you
that?
already been live? Yeah, I don't really much too like wet wood either, to be fair. Unless you like whittling a spoon or something like that. I'm not really for wet wood. I prefer dry wood. Dry wood to wet wood is you get a lot more sawdust. But you can't really make an awful lot with wet wood unless you're whittling. This morning for a bit. Oh yeah, live, sorry, yeah. Yeah, I must have missed it. Sorry about that. I was probably still on Lloyd's live. I was on his live for I think he was live for about 6.5 hours today. I was on there with him for absolutely ages. Missed everybody else's lives. I didn't see anyone else live, so I thought I'd pop live.
Was it in your hand?
Anyway, Rumps, much appreciated. That bit's not gonna... See, this is what I did last time, look. Got a little tiny little bit there.
Get off
Because
the tree.
I wasn't concentrating. It'll be alright though. I just need to make sure that I don't do that when I'm doing my son's
It's away.
table, chair, not table.
Jeez. Let's
Put that back there. Oh mate, are we on one again now, are we?
You just have to ignore him.
I do try to ignore him. He loves it when you shout at him. Not sure why. Oh, does it not work anymore? Oh no, I'm going to have to go back and watch that live for definite. You knew it was on its way out though, didn't you? Well, you could hear it and then it kept turning off, to be fair. Well, I don't know what I did then. We'll go with that. Should have probably done that actually, gone all the way around that like that.
Ow.
I'll do that in a minute. Well, hopefully you can get another one sorted anyway. Or get that one
Hi,
sorted.
could you say hi to me, please? My name is Taka Hami. I don't know if that's how you say it.
Hello, Takahumi. I hope you're well. And I hope I said your name properly.
I think I butchered it up. Sorry about that.
My son's off on his little missions again. Scream the house down.
Hey, some people have a dog barking in the background. We have a 3-year-old barking in the background.
I'm not sure how my two daughters get absolutely any sleep whatsoever, to be honest with you. Because he just screams most of the night. I find it very difficult to go upstairs and get to sleep when he's screaming. I'm not gonna lie. Dear me, bud. Did I end up saying your name right if you're still there? Not sure if you are. If I didn't, I do apologise to that. Oh, mine does. Mine screams all night. And then the moment it gets to morning and my kids wake up to go to school,
He goes to sleep.
he goes to sleep for a couple of hours and then he'll be back awake again. It's a nightmare. All my kids have been night birds though. They've all been up all night. Drives me mad. Yeah, I should imagine he'll get better, to be fair. Sometimes he's not always...
Has got to be.
Yeah, it's got to be. Sometimes he just has his little moment, runs around the living room like a crazy man, and then he'll just go to sleep. But sometimes he decides he's going to go on a crazy mission. Especially if he knows I'm doing something. Yeah. But they do grow all pretty frigging quick, I know that much. I know I might look really young, but believe it or not, I'm 32. Which isn't that old, to be fair, but
What are you on about?
it's a lot older than I look.
Need to trade you in for a younger model.
You wish. There's no trading me in.
See, even he agreed.
You can't even really see what I'm doing there, can you?
Yeah, you
can.
can't get. Yeah, we go again.
Get on there. Well, I do appreciate you sticking around, that one guy.
Says you should give it a go on Fortnite. But at some point.
Yeah, I'll definitely give it a go when I've got a bit of spare time. I'll give it a go just for you.
Well, then you can actually say you don't like it and know you don't like it.
Yeah. Oh, buddy, please. Yeah. I know, I had like 20 people in my life the other day and he started going off on one and everyone was like, oh no, I'm not listening to that.
I was saying, are you?
And ran away. But I don't mind. You only get to express yourself when you're young, don't you? Before people start looking at you all weird and like you need to be in a nut house.
Oh, buddy.
It does seem to get louder and louder and louder though, if you haven't all noticed. Well,
Yeah, but
the
that's
three
because you
people
want
out
him to
there.
be quiet.
Yeah,
Yes. Chill.
thank you. I know I'm not normally the greatest at talking or showing my face or even showing what I'm doing sometimes.
You're not funny, bugger logs.
But I'm learning with it all,
You're
not gonna lie.
funny. You're a bugger, aren't you? Oh,
I'll show you where we're at with it in a second.
I want to do my tree.
I really should have done these yesterday, but I was being lazy. And then today, obviously, I was on watching that live for ages. Oh, I will always be learning, Grump. Always. Never stop learning. I learn mostly by just getting on with it, though. Someone can teach me how to do something and, oops, there we go. I knew that was going to happen at some point.
What happened?
It came off the needle.
It what?
It came off the needle. There we go. Oh, and then I've just gone and dropped it again. Sorry, and I completely lost my train of thought there.
I'm not a climbing frame, mate.
There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely more of a hands-on, get on with it and just learn by my mistakes than I am just getting in a book. I mean, I don't mind reading. I've probably read like 4 books in my whole life. But the books I have read, I did enjoy. But I never really enjoyed reading as a kid. That's the best way to do it. That's the exact... Like, I think we should all learn a lot more like that. To be honest with you, Grump, we should all just... They should sort of just... I'm not saying they should throw you in the deep end per se, but they should just sort of show you roughly what you need to do, let you get on with it, and let you figure it out. When people just show you or make you sit in a classroom and go through all this rubbish, you just don't learn anything. Whereas when you get out there and you just learn by your mistakes, you learn a hell of a lot quicker. I know that much. Over the last couple of years, I've dove into doing all sorts of things I've never thought I was going to do. That's it, that's exactly what gives people common sense. You're not wrong there, Grump. Like, the common sense that we have today is, well, it's very questionable, that's for sure. Believe it or not, I can actually, I can knit as well. I used to knit when I was a kid. Mum taught me how to knit. So, yeah, I can actually do a bit of knitting. I could probably... The biggest thing I've sewed was my gaming chair. That was an absolute nightmare. It took me probably about 3 weeks to sew it all together, but I got there in the end. It took about 3 years before it all fell to pieces, so I was quite happy about it. But yeah, the biggest thing I've actually sewed that stayed to pieces was probably the I'd made like a little cushion. But my miss is quite good at sewing, to be fair. She's made all sorts, she made little bears and all sorts. But yeah, like, my mum's taught me how to do a lot of this stuff. Did your mum not ever teach you how to sew, Grumps?
Go in there.
And yeah, they are kind of similar.
Ow!
Knitting's a lot easier to make when it comes to like blankets and stuff like that. I absolutely love knitting. The problem with knitting though, yeah, the problem I have with knitting is I get so far through something, and because you tend to end up knitting massive projects. Alright, Lions, how are we doing? Yeah, because you end up knitting loads of massive projects, I don't end up Hey?
Easy youth.
Yeah, I don't end up finishing them. So, the biggest thing I've ever knitted was it was a scarf. Turned out pretty dreadful though, to be fair. That's where we're at so far. It's not the worst sewing I've ever done, but it's not the best. It's a bit all over the place. Should probably be a lot tighter for what I need it for. So I'll have to go down it again. Well, I was going to anyway, but I'm making some straps for my gazebo / workshop. On one of my shorts, actually, you could see my. You'll see what I mean, actually, on one of my shorts. I've got it's like fabric sides to my gazebo, and they've all come away. So need to make some straps for it. That's exactly where I learned how to sew, Grumps. My mum did teach me a lot after I'd got into it sewing at school, but yeah, that's where I got into sewing, was school, to be fair. But my mum used to sew all sorts of stuff. She used to have this like embroidery kit, and she'd make like little pictures and names and all sorts of stuff. I'd love to get on with that. Well, thank you for dropping in too, Lauren. I really do appreciate it. And it was good fun. I didn't realise how long you was even live for until I'd come off of it. To be fair, it went so quick. Not only that, I was a bit rude too. Mrs. kept talking to me and I was just completely zoned into what you was doing and like what you were saying.
What's new?
I know, I do it with all of you. Hey?
I've been demoted. YouTube's the love of your life now.
The moment I get on all your lives, that's it, I just get stuck in.
I'll have to go live and do woodwork just so you'll watch me. Pay
Oh,
attention to me.
Well, to be honest, I did used to go live. Well, I've done about 40 lives, but I never realised the way YouTube works. It doesn't like to tell people you're live if you have it not the other way. Is it horizontal? And I like to have it horizontal, so you can actually cheat a little bit and use it for your videos too, to be honest. But yeah, they didn't like it. The moment I started turning it vertical, they'd put people in my chat. So I just thought I'd pop and try vertical, see how we go. But with a lot of it, you can't really do vertical with the type of stuff that I want to do, to be honest with you, because you'll not really see anything I'm doing. We can't be having that now, can we?
Oh, honestly, that board.
But yeah, I've got lots of stuff that I want to start doing. Sorry, I've got a bike. I'm not sure if any of you have seen the video, but I've got a motorbike that I did get it running. If any of you have actually seen the video, but yeah, I do get it running in the end. I need to take it outside and I need to show everyone that it does run. And then I need to start doing some welding. And yeah, loads more people do seem to see it in their feeds if it's this way round. Like I say, the problem with having it horizontal when you're trying to do the type of stuff I'm wanting to do, if I was to do it horizontal, I get them mixed up. If I was to do it the other way round to this way, oh 1 minute, sorry, my battery's going to die. I need to shut that door and all, it's freezing.
I need to charge it.
Oh, of course you did. That's
You
why my
weren't using it.
That's
It
why
weren't
my
plugged
battery's
into
gonna
your
die.
Oh, don't even.
Oh, it's
Oh, I can't get it in.
cold in here today. I have got OBS, but like I keep having a bit of mess around with it. I tried getting it so when you subscribe to my channel, it gives you a nice little alert on the top, and it comes up with your name and bit more fancy, sort of intrigue people to join my live a little bit more. But when you do it at the moment, for some not again, for some awful reason, when you do it, it just makes an absolutely awful beeping noise, and it doesn't make the little dancing thing that it's supposed to do. So I need to sort out. But that was through Steam Labs, that. But I do have OBS. I should use OBS, to be fair. Especially when I'm live streaming. And another thing is, I was cheating a little bit. YouTube didn't really want me going live. Well, it's not that they didn't want me going live, because I could go live on Studios, but I couldn't go live on my phone until you get 50 subscribers. And I was going live through Studios, but through Streamlabs. So I was streaming it through my phone to YouTube Studio and going through that way, but they didn't really like that. They didn't promote my videos whatsoever. I was putting the heating on because I'm shivering over here. Shivering me timbers. Oh, let me shut that door a minute. 2 seconds, sorry guys. Hopefully you can still see. Need to finish off refurbishing my my kitchen. There's loads of holes everywhere. I sorted most of them out, but I'm reluctant to do it. I replaced the whole... Oh, 1 minute, sorry, I got a few comments. I'm not gonna. Yeah, when you go live anyway, you can now go vertical anyway. If you go press the arrow for down, it'll come up with vertical at the bottom. No, horizontal, whichever way it is. I tried it yesterday on on YouTube, but they didn't put nobody in my feeds then either. But I don't want to become randomly known for just live feeds. I want people to watch my actual videos, to be fair. I don't mind live streaming, but I prefer, well, I don't prefer editing. Editing's awful. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. And girls, if there's girls there. Hey, a lot of people watched that one guy. I was watching, I was on the live feed earlier. I wasn't watching, sorry. I was on the live feed earlier, and there was somebody watching somebody play Roblox. They had 15,000 people watching them. So, if I had the patience for Roblox, I'd definitely be blasting Roblox out. Again, it's because we're getting to the end of the string here. You know what, I'm going to tie that off and start again with some bigger string. Now how do you do this? I can't remember. I should have had that back on there actually. I need to sew it in. Well, I'm not sure, to be fair. My daughter watches someone called Lanky Box, and they play 99 Nights in a Forest.
Play all different roads.
I mean, they do play all different roadblocks, but the main one they tend to go for is 99 Nights in a Forest, and they get absolutely loads of views. They do just videos as well, though. I mean, my daughter's got a brand new YouTube channel. I know it's not loads of views, but she's only got 4 videos, and her for her 4th video, she got 50 views straight off the bat, and she's only had it up there 2 days. So definitely is a lot better than people would think. Yeah, my daughter watches them all the time. What do I make when I'm carving? Sorry, Lauren. I make all sorts of stuff. What did I carve last time? Hey, 1 minute, I'll show you all something that you all like. 1 minute.
You don't need your head as close to the camera.
I know.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This
Get off now.
this is my first proper go of actual carving out. I know it's not proper carving, but if you look, I've carved them out. You can't really see it on there. But yeah, like.
Check your page out tomorrow and there'll be a video.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you check my page out properly tomorrow, there'll be a video of it. But little Christmas box. I know it's a bit dodgy because of the way the camera goes, but
No, go and lay down.
for my son. Well, they're not just for my son.
No.
Hoping to sell them, but there's a lot of
Make me angry.
people out there that aren't willing to pay anything for absolutely anything these days. But then they'll go and buy, they'll go and spend 300 quid on a bed from someone, and it'll fall, well, from the shop, and it'll fall to pieces straight away. And then you'll try selling your bed for 350 per se, just because you've put that bit of effort into it. And they're like, oh no, I'm not doing that. I couldn't possibly do that. Couldn't possibly give you that little bit more money because it's actually proper wood and you've put your time and effort into it. It's a bit mental. I mean, I do watch a few people on YouTube that does make some nice money from woodworking. I'd love to be one of them people one day. But I quite like mechanics as well, I'm not going to lie. Love to get into all that properly. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be putting a new thread on that. This is going to take me a week just to make 4 at this going rate. Need to speed up the process of knitting, nope, sewing. Oh, you'll have to show me a couple on your next live line. Like, I've just rebuilt an engine. I mean, it's not. I absolutely love building it. Not sure whether I've built it completely properly. I built it and then got it started once. Didn't have any brakes for it because I've rebuilt it started rebuilding it about 7 years ago, and the brakes went all rusty. So I couldn't actually ever put it into gear and see if it worked properly. It starts in that though, which was the main thing. For me anyway. You must tie that up. But yeah, I'd definitely love to get into my bikes properly. But I do love woodworking too. Like, there's something about carving, it's just so satisfying. Well, that's the one, Grumps. That's the one. I'm past trying to sort of be nice and be like, oh yeah, I'll do this for cheap. They either want me to put a bit of effort into it, and they want something nice. I'm not sure if anyone's ever, any of you have actually seen my son's workbench, but I'd probably put about a week's worth of work into that. And I only tried selling it for the whole thing, including all the tools and everything else I made with it. I tried selling it for, I think I put £100, which what I didn't think was too bad anyway. And well, the couple of people that was interested said it was too expensive, so In my personal opinion, it wasn't, but. Hey, the wood yours. They'd definitely buy your spoons for 30 quid, fella. The time and effort you put into your spoons. But that's sort of the one thing that I needed to come to the realisation of. Your time's the worth the most. Look, how do you think all these businessmen keep getting all this money? Their time is worth the most, but they're sat at home. Babe, you need to remind me in 2 seconds when I got this on this needle to freaking start a new thread. Because I'm getting fucking small here.
Start a new thread.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
It's been 2 seconds.
Yeah. Right.
Start a new thread.
Yeah, now I've made it too small. Now it's just going to pop off again. Through that.
Start a new thread.
Yeah, I'm starting a new thread. Sorry guys, I'll get back to the comments in a
That guy
second.
wants to know your favourite animal.
My favourite animal.
Mine's either ducks or penguins, he said.
Do you know what? My favourite animal.
That's the second time he's asked, so he's
Sorry,
interested.
I didn't realise you'd asked already. I do apologise. If there's any questions
the
that
fish
you
shop
have asked,
thing
yeah.
says penguins and tigers.
My best, it would probably, believe it or not, be an iguana. We used to own an iguana.
Yeah, it didn't like you though.
It absolutely hated me. So my missus used to have to deal with it. But yeah, I'd absolutely love an iguana. That
As long as it's in the cage.
no, not as long as it's in the cage. I did used to deal with it, but you used to have to finesse it first and like make it known that it was you messing around with him and not me. But yeah, I absolutely love iguanas and like reptiles. But to be fair, I absolutely love dogs as well. So that's a really hard question coming to think about it. That guy.
That one guy.
That one guy, sorry. Yeah, I used to own an iguana. He was only 2 when I got rid of it, but there we go. That's that first one done. Well, it's not done because I need to do all this side and the other side.
Did you start a new thread?
Yeah, I started a new thread. Well, I'm going to start a new thread. But yeah, I used to own an iguana, and when we had my daughter, she was really poorly to start off with, so I had to get rid of her. No, got rid of the iguana. I didn't get rid of my daughter. Sorry about that. Yeah, definitely didn't get rid of my daughter. She's still definitely more than alive. But yeah, my daughter.
the iguana bin
Sorry,
licking off.
daughter got really, really poorly when she was first born. She wouldn't feed, and then me and my missus went on some sort of mad, weird.
Well, no, it weren't. We didn't go on no mad weird anything.
We
like,
got rid of every animal known
We
to.
was in hospital with her for freaking
We
2
had a
weeks.
lot of
We had no way of
animals.
looking after the animals. Do you know what I mean? So, like, the dog was at your brother's, but he'd settled in at your brother's with his dog.
We had a lot
The
of
iguana,
animals
nobody
anyway, yeah.
would deal with it while we weren't here.
So we ended up selling
So
the
we
iguana.
had to get rid of him.
Yeah, it was a bit of a shame because I absolutely loved the iguana.
Life happened.
But life happened, yeah. But yeah, my daughter got really poorly, and then my dog and everything else. We just got rid of them all because, well, my daughter was more important. She still don't like dogs to this day, though. To be fair.
Yeah, but that's because of the owners of dogs where we are. Like, they,
Yeah,
they
the
don't-
owners of dogs around here,
They
they're
don't-
not very nice. They let the
No.
dogs run wild.
literally have massive dogs jumping up little kids, and the owners are like, "Don't go in the park with your kid."
I know I've said it a few times, but I do appreciate everyone that's popped in. Thank you.
That one guy said it's looking good so far.
We're getting there, one guy. That one guy. I'm sorry. Anyway, Lauren, if you're still there, I do hope to get back into the whole mechanic thing. I was just on about... No, that didn't work. I was just on about I need to get my bike out, make sure it all works properly. I can't remember if you was there or not. I think I might have even been talking to you. This thread put me off. But yeah, I'd definitely love to get back into all that.
He said he's off to bed, youth. Catch you later, man. That was that Loins fish shop.
You have a good night, fella, and I'll see you on your next live, no doubt, when you can show me your motorbikes, show me your projects, see what you've got going on, and then hopefully you have a good night anyway. Sleeping anyway, because that's where you're off, innit?
Yeah, he's off to bed.
Thank you very much for popping in. I do appreciate it.
That one guy says I have a small dog that absolutely loves people. Her name is Sue.
We'll tell your dog I said hi, Sue. We used to have a big dog. It wasn't so small, which is another reason why we actually got rid of the dog.
Yeah, we're freaking husky.
It was a husky slash Akita slash border collie, and that didn't work. Sorry about that. Yeah, it was a husky slash Akita slash border collie, and it was massive, to be honest. We ended up letting my little brother have it, but he died not that long ago. I was a little bit gutted about it, to be fair. Always wondered if I'd get him back. What type of dog is it, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, does it actually say there? No, it doesn't say. I can't believe I've been sewing this one piece of material for nearly an hour. I was supposed to be like a machine and have them all done straight up away like. Do you fancy making a brew, babe? Without us going down the route of having to talk about the king?
Well, he doesn't, does it? I guarantee it.
I don't know, maybe.
I'll Google it. Google will know.
Google will know. Oh, I bet that's a big dog. Oh, they're small, did you say? Sorry.
See, even AI says it's highly unlikely that King Charles makes his own everyday cups of tea, as a royal butler or household staff
Did you
are
ask-
trained to prepare and serve his tea with strict adherence to his specific preferences.
As if you asked AI.
So not only does he have someone that makes his tea, they've been trained to make a specific way for him to have his cups of tea. Specific water temperatures and everything, like there's a full list.
Yeah, my water temperature needs to be boiling hot for a nice cup of tea.
He likes to have a spoon of honey in it. So I was right.
Alright, I see. To be honest with you, the moment you said shepherd, I was instantly thinking big dog. Yeah, the moment I see it, it's like instantly, like, oh, a shepherd, big dog. But yeah, like you said, there's that many different breeds of dog nowadays. It's mental. I don't remember that many dogs when I was growing up being around. Makes me wonder what we started doing with dogs.
into breeding them.
Well, yeah, but how you get dogs being so big, so small? I mean, I love all dogs as long as they're nice and placid and they're not going to eat your face off. I don't mind giving a good stroke to a good dog. Yeah, I thought there was. I've always wanted to own a German Shepherd or an Alsatian. Mrs. isn't too fond of the idea of that though. Either that or an old style Rottweiler, like the big fat plumpy things that weren't like 10 foot tall like they are these days. Getting there with this now though. Show you all what it looks like in a minute. I used to embroider names into stuff with Mum's sewing machine. That was good, but it's a pain in the arse. It's not really worth the frustration you get from it. I know, thank you, that one guy. You've been here ages. You said you was off to bed ages ago. You said you was going to pop in for half an hour. Thank you. I know, it's nice to have a chat, to be fair, on my live. Not everybody decides to want to have a chat. Most people will just sit up in the little watch. I just see like there's a few people watching and nobody actually says out. On the odd occasion, people will message, chat, but not very often. It's been nice, thank you. But yeah, you'll definitely have to go live anyway. Trying your gaming. I reckon it'll do well. Especially depending on what you're gaming. Yeah, it's a bit frustrating sometimes when you just want to like have a little chat, see whether they're alright and see what they're saying sort of thing, but sometimes you wonder if it's you. I don't think it is though, I think it's just some people are shy. Either that or some people don't like subscribing for whatever reason. But I don't mind a good old chat. I know my chat absolutely rubbish. That went over the same one there twice. Need to speed this up a bit. Granny knitting. Without offending any grannies out there. Did you make them, bro?
I boiled the kettle.
Should be treating me like the king and be making me a brew
Oh,
on an immediate effect.
pipe the heck down.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure why YouTube make you do that, but I'd love it if I could take it off so people would actually chat, because they'd probably subscribe a lot more if you could actually get a good conversation out of them. I watch all these people going through the live streams, and there's some right weird live streams. I'm not gonna lie. Makes me wonder. I mean, I know I'm not doing no exactly amazing, but I'm not sat there on a toilet, am I going? It does amaze me. But yeah, you did subscribe ages ago. I'm not gonna lie. You must be well past your 10 o'clock curfew now. Not gonna lie. Thank you to the other two people that are still there too. Right. That was easy done. Hopefully it holds up when I knit it on. Sew it on. Why do I keep saying knitting? Knitting in the brain now. I have to get out the knitting needles. If I even own any still. To be fair. You seen my knitting needles in a while? No, I haven't either. There she looks so far. I don't think it needs it done down the side. It's gonna look like that. I'm hoping that's not too small actually. It shouldn't be. And then you just tie it on. Oh yeah, buddy. Hopefully I definitely get a lot quicker at doing the next one. Because really I need to make 4 for each cut, 4 for each side. Yeah, that'd be a good idea, that.
You might as well get rid of the marge and the ham as well.
The margin and the ham.
Yeah, I need to make it sandwich.
You make me a sandwich.
No, that's not what I said.
There you go. That's some margin ham. Well, yeah, thank you very much for hanging about that one, guy. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, you would, yeah. You're not wrong there. Maybe one day YouTube will get better at it. Seems to be getting worse though, from what I can see. The algorithm seems to be getting worse. I'm not sure why. Well, it's going AI, innit?
Get off!
Thank you very much.
Oh, honestly.
Sun's being a little shit again. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start engraving everyone's names into a bit of wood that's subscribed to my channel, and then maybe one day I'll have a plank of wood that big. Just maybe one day I'll have a plank of wood that big with everyone's names on it. It can be made into a wall. Yours will be the first one that I make, that one guy. And I'll make it bigger than the rest. Yeah, well, to be fair, it was my idea, but it wasn't to. It was Miss's idea to engrave the names into a piece of wood. But yeah, I think it would be a really good idea. Hopefully it'll entice some people into subscribing to my channel too. Try use it as a little cheat code. I just need to clean up all the wood that I've got to start it. That and the 20 other projects I've got going on. I'm about to start making my son's table and chair. Starting with his table though, I've sort of already started doing that. Which was the whole reason why I was making the table saw in the garden. And yeah, I'm definitely hoping so. I'm not gonna lie, but it's more whether YouTube promote it, because they don't seem to promote my good stuff. For some reason, all my good stuff, all my shorts and all that seem to, even when I don't talk or do anything and I just show my good work, what I think's good work, YouTube won't show it. They show like 50 people it, but then I'll hoover a little bit of sawdust up, and then I get like 3k views in a matter of like an hour. It blows my mind. Ah, it came off again.
Go over there.
I mean, I do know right now though, when it comes to lives, I was having a look earlier, just before I came on, to see who was actually live. And the amount of people that is actually live right now, that are actually somewhat, I'd say, high up on the ranking of YouTube, there's quite a lot of people. I mean, Candy Sewn I think she had like 125,000 people watching her live stream. So you're sort of competing with people like, yeah, you're going to get nowhere here. But I'm glad I definitely popped on. I debated about it. Definitely glad. This is the first time I've had a proper chat going on. I've had a few comments here and there in the chat, but I know sometimes I don't talk. Sometimes I don't even see the comments actually, if I'm honest. $500? Yeah, it's annoying when that happens. I mean, most of my videos get around that, to be fair, even less. I mean, I've got one video that's got I mean, it's still going up now. It's got 20k views. But that's of my motorbike. And I'm literally, you might have even seen it, I'm literally just cutting a piece of paper, potentially. People love it. And it's got like 70 likes. Not that I'm complaining, because I'm buzzing about it. Hey? But it is very random. It's random how people like something random like that, but they won't actually like me building the engine itself. Yeah, I was actually amazed myself, to be fair. It's the most views I've ever had. I normally get around 1,000 views at best. My best one before that was 3,000, and that was me literally using the circular saw. But to be honest with you, if you want me to be generally honest, you're better off posting videos that are around 3 seconds long, 3 to 5 seconds. I know that sounds stupid, but it really does work. Most of my videos that are really short get quite a lot of views. My long ones don't. So that's a little hack for you. Oh, don't come off, no. Don't. There we go. So, what's up with you? Oh, wasn't so. Yeah, definitely give it a try. But yeah, I tend to, I know it sounds stupid, but go for like a 3-second video, or 5 second, and no longer than 20 seconds. After 20 seconds, people are not interested. I've definitely come to that conclusion. But yeah, my max, after 15 seconds, people are turning away. Unless it's really interesting and you're like full on explaining and showing them something through a short, they're turning away. Do you want me to move? Go. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, whereas when your short's only 3 seconds long, even if they only watch a second of it, you're cheating the algorithm a little bit, because the algorithm's like, oh yeah, they watched a second of that, so we'll boost it up a little bit more. That's why you'll see a lot of random shorts that I post, to be fair. That's that number 1 done. It's not the best, it's not the worst. Get off that box, you mister. Now. Let's do another one. Whoa. I do wish it was a lot warmer. It is definitely starting to feel like Christmas though. Hey? What? Yeah, I know you did. Didn't even feel like you put the heating on. It was that cold. Yeah, definitely give that a go, won't ya? It sounds a bit weird, I know it definitely does sound a bit weird, but it really does work. Where's the other one of them pieces that I have? Be a brainier idea to use that. Nah, I've already heated that up now, we'll just iron that. Look at how straight my cut was. Not very straight at all. Let's make that a bit straighter. Oh, dude, please. Yeah, it's late. Yeah. Just chill out. Go to sleep. I used to love staying up late, but as I'm getting older it just seems to get worse and worse. I'm not sure if that cut's any worse. Certainly ain't any better, I don't think. Oh, it's straightened out a little bit. It's left a massive chunk out of it though. That's it, you burn the scissors. Why not? Are you quite finished, buddy? Thank you. On my next live, I might make I'll probably make my son's. I've been meaning to make him a tape measure, and he keeps grabbing my chisels, and he's going to hurt himself one of these days. Keeps going in my cupboard and grabbing my chisels out, little bugger. So I want to make him a little chisel. Welcome, third person. Welcome, fourth person. I hope you're well. It's the one thing I do wish it was like YouTube, TikTok. Then you get to know who joins. You get to see that it's different, someone different joining, or it's the same person joining, or like you're not just talking to yourself in general. The amount of times I've been talking to myself on this live is unreal. That is far too thick. Where's that other one? Ah, that must have been around the size. Yeah, there we go. You and your little mission bod. Yeah. That was so not iron straight, I don't think. Oh, actually, it was a lot straighter than I thought it was. A lot straighter than I thought it was. Can't cut with a saw straight though, to save my life. Been trying to improve on my skills of cutting straight lines. Not very good at that. It's probably the warmest I've been all day. Should get under the iron. Well, actually, that would be a horrible idea. Welcome to the few people that are there. I hope you're all well. What are you doing, bud? Being a pain in the bum again? Yeah. Just tuck that in there. Key to sewing is patience. What's the weirdest thing that's happened to me? That's a weird question, you're not wrong there. What's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me? I don't know, to be fair. Now you've made me wonder. The weirdest thing that's happened to me, I don't know. Not too much, to be fair. Probably getting punched about or something, that's probably it. If anything, I was more doing weird shit to everybody else. I'm not gonna lie. Not that I was a bully, because I certainly weren't no bully. Why, what's the weirdest thing that's happened to you? To be fair, I might have had something weirder than that happen to me, but not that I can recall straight off the top of my head. Sounds like you might have seen a ghost there, fella. What are you doing, bud? Can you sort him out? Is that alright? Well, you don't go for the quick toilet, so what the actions look like. 2 seconds, sorry. I do apologise, I need to go for a quick wee. My son decided he was going to hang his nappy down his leg. But no, sorry, in that sense, when it comes to stuff like that, I used to think I used to see my dad all the time, I'm not going to lie. 2 seconds, let me just wash my hands. Yeah, I used to see my dad all the time. Never actually knew much about my dad, because I was young when he died, but I used to see him all the time. Not seen him as I've got older, like, but yeah, definitely used to see him all the time. So yeah, you might well have seen a ghost there, fella. I'd have definitely shot myself, that's for sure.
Wait for these in the fridge. Why do you want it?
I'll make the soft one. Alright. You're off to bed. Kiss, kiss. I love you. Sweet dreams. See you in the morning. Hey. I will keep an eye on him. He's right there. I can see exactly what he's doing. He is chewing on the sofa. Right, I'm back now. To be fair, I used to love it. It's a bit weird, but Yeah, I definitely used to like, well, what I thought was him, seeing him. I don't massively believe in all that crap now, but you got to watch what you believe in. That's for sure. Because your mind can start going away with itself. I had a friend and he started getting into the whole ghost whispery type thing, and he started going absolutely like psychotic from it. So I try to stay away from all that. If I was to see something nowadays, I didn't see it, it wasn't there, that's for sure. Even if I did see it, out of sight, out of mind. One of them. But yeah, the way the world is in this day and age, I don't know what to believe. It's a very difficult one. That's the one. Should go with a white thread this time. Son's on his little mission again. If you can't hear him, I'm not sure if you can actually hear him. Yeah, it's definitely one of them. As the years have gone on, I've not known what to believe. Yeah, chill out, bud. It's late. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock in the morning nearly. Yeah, don't come shouting about in here, mate. Yeah, don't come shouting about in here, bud. Go in there. Yes, thank you. That's the one. Yeah, it's definitely got a lot more difficult in trying to believe what people say. But I think that's what the government want. But yeah, I started looking into the whole government thing and life, shall we say, and the way we're all treated and how we're all governed. You're better off just staying away from all that shite and all. You end up driving yourself into depression, which is not good. But to be honest, that's why I'm trying to do all this. Trying to make a business so I can leave my kids something when I'm older, or if I die, and then they'll have something that I can give to them instead of having to do this whole crap that I did, working for someone for pippance. Because I think it's disgusting the way you work your ass off and top man sat at home getting fucking all your money, and you're getting fucking minimum wage for doing all the decent work. It's a bit crazy. Oh, dude. Yeah. Have you ever seen Click? That one guy. The movie Click. That was nowhere near the last knot that I made. It's a film with Adam Sandler in it. It's a really good film, to be fair. And he's got a remote. What are you doing? He's got a remote anyway. And this remote, it pauses, rewinds, fast forwards. It does all sorts of stuff. So he starts pausing his family when they're doing his head in and muting them and like speeding his life up. And then by the end of it, because the remote takes control, he ends up like what they call an autopilot. And yeah, he ends up wasting his life away. Turns out to be a dream, but it's a really good film. You have to have a look. But yeah, sometimes I do wish that I had that mute button off Click, just to mute him. As much as I love him going on. sometimes you can't concentrate. That's a bit long, that. Very long. Make it work. It is very interesting. If you like Adam Sandler, whatever, however you want to pronounce him, sorry, you'll definitely like that film. It's a really good film. I mean, you might like it anyway, to be fair. It's a comedy film. Sort of makes you wake up to life a little bit too, though, watching that film. Especially if it was to become real. Yeah. Well, if not, you could always hit me up on Facebook. Random Builds and Rebuilds on Facebook. You'll always find me on there. I've not actually got Discord at the minute. I do need to sort it out though. You're not wrong. 1 minute, bud. What do you want? You got a Jaffa? A Jaff cake. Oh, there you go. I'll have Jaff cake. Well, I'll have to look at getting Discord. Do you know what? I might even already have Discord. But I'll have to have a look. And hopefully, if I'm live next time. In fact, I'll just pop you a message on one of your on one of your posts. One of your videos, sorry. Got a knot. It's not good. And I'll let you know what it is. Oh no. Well, I really do appreciate it. I know I do keep saying. Thank you so much for sticking around. You've been here absolutely ages. You was only going to be here half an hour. Been here nearly 2 hours, thank you. I've had a good chat though. Thank you for that too. You alright? No, I've just been in there. Not sure what I did to this thread. I think this thread's a little bit thinner than that black thread actually. Feels a little bit thinner. Oh dear. Yo, I don't actually have Discord right now. What? Yeah, I'll sort it out 1 second and I'll fill your bottle up. Let me just do this. If you're around in the next couple of days, I'll be going live. I'll sort Discord out once I've finished my live. And then we can, I'll add you on that. I'll make one even if not. Yeah, buddy. You want a drink? And yeah, I actually, I have loads of accounts that I've forgot my password to, and all, you know, to be fair. But that's another thing, they keep making you change your password every 20 minutes to all your stuff, and then you forget it. Or they put 20 fucking step verification in everything. Which is nice, but it's not nice when you forget your password, pardon me. Oh, I've got 10 likes as well, that's pretty impressed with that. It's the first time I've had 10 likes, I'm not gonna lie. Well, on a live anyway. I think it's like the first time I've had fucking 5 likes actually. Yeah, it's crackers. You're not wrong there either. I've had something similar to me happen with that as well. It asked me to put in my email address. It wanted me to access the email address that I was trying to get into, which I'm not sure how that was going to work. But yeah, in the end I had to email the like the team, and then they sorted it out for me. But I've lost absolutely loads of passwords in my life. I've got that many different email addresses that I can't remember the password to. Just full of it. They say not to write it down, but if you don't write it down then you'll forget it. Especially because you've got to put letters, numbers, capitals, symbols. It's mental. Gone are the days where you could just have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but I started setting my password as the same thing to everything, but you can't do that. It's not very advisable. If someone gets into one of your accounts, then they know your password to everything. But you just got to be really careful. Make sure your password don't get out there. I mean, to be fair, the amount of people that can hack in this day and age also is mental. I can't believe how long it's took me to just sew two of these up. Thought I was going to do them. Thank you. Do you know what, when you go, I'm going to get off as well too. But I do appreciate it. Really do. It's been really nice to actually talk to someone other than a quick hi. Yeah, it's gone quick this 2 hours. I didn't realise it had been 2 hours, to be fair. Okay, that'll work. I'll write it down. It's a good idea, that. Let me get a pen and paper. Fire away. Dear me, buddy. Sounds a plan to me. Go for it. I've got a pen and paper right here waiting for it. I'm not sure why I didn't even say about you just writing it down, and then I'll add you when I've made one. I'll add you. Are you called the same thing? Or is it, like, is that what you're actually called on there? There we go, I've got it wrote down for you, look. I'll add you. You'll be the first person I add. So you'll be the first person on the top of that list, and you'll be the first person I add to Discord. You're not the first person that said about Discord though, I'm not gonna lie. Everyone keeps asking me if I've got a Discord, sorry. Used to play a game on my phone called, oh chill out bud, Doomsday. Well, I've still got it, but I don't play it anymore. They kept asking me on there to get Discord. So I'm not sure if I actually made one or not. But yeah, when I was live the other day, someone was on about Discord. Oh no, when I was watching someone's live, sorry. It's a really good game. I mean, it's a bit far-fetched now, which is the problem that I've got with it. I've got an awful lot going on in the game now. But it used to be really fun. Just used to go around killing zombies. And like, you had alliances that you joined, like most of them to be fair. But on this one, like, you weren't like, when you set your guys out to go gather or out like that, normally on most of the strategy games that I play, once you've sent it out, you can't send it back, or it costs you an arm and a leg to send it back. Or you can't like just send it randomly running around the map. Whereas on Doomsday, you can literally just send them anywhere. You can stop them from running. You can camp them. You can. It's pretty cool. So on that aspect of things, I actually absolutely loved it. And if you can get a lot of people in your alliance, it's a really good game as well. But I've got an alliance, but they're all my accounts. I think it's like 51 accounts. But yeah, I haven't played them all for absolutely ages. Started obsessing over it. I used to be in an alliance, and then I wanted to make an alliance so we could use that alliance to, like, battle it out. It was a bit of a cheat code yet again, but in the end, I ended up just making my own alliance and leaving all the other alliances because I stopped playing the game. Got boring. Just doing the same thing in and out. Oh, buddy. Chill out. The last thing I used to play was Pirates of the Caribbean. That's a really good game. But yeah, again, I did the same thing. Rather than just sticking to one account, I started making like 20 accounts. And then you get bored of it really quick. Yeah, I should probably go as well, that one guy, to be fair. I'm absolutely waffling crap. Well, I'll be adding you in once I've got off live, and I've either gone and made one or found the one that I've got, and then I'll add you straight away. That's all. But yeah, it'll either be tonight or tomorrow. You do be looking out for that friends request, because it will be there. I do appreciate, once again, the fact that you've hung around for the whole 2 hours and 3 minutes as well. Thank you for that. I must not be as boring as I thought. I managed to keep you here. Good night, thank you. Yeah, I'll do this one, bud, and then I'll come off live. Yeah, I'll come chill out in there with you. Yeah. Not that you'll chill with me. Thank you, I will do. You too. Have a good night. Thank you. Be safe. To be fair, I was watching why not? I've nearly finished this. I've got 12 likes now and all. That must be people popping in and out. Sewing away. I'd love to know if I've got any new subscribers. I don't think I have, but it never actually tells me. Do you not use YouTube an awful lot then, that one guy, or? Really? Crazy, aren't you, mate? Really, buddy? Yeah. This one's a lot tighter than the other one was. It's a lot nicer as well, actually. You can't see the white though. Very well. Not sure if anyone's even there. There's two people. Yeah. You're nuts, aren't you, mate? Yeah. That bit needs to be tucked in. Oh dear. We'll just sew that around there. Get in there. No one will ever know. Just me and you. And whoever else watches this live. Yeah, I'll come put your fishes on in a minute, bud. There we go. I am nearly done. You can't really see it though. I'm not sure actually. Let me take these pins out and we'll find out. Unless you was on about my live and then I'm nearly done, yeah. Yeah, look, that one is done. Looks a lot better than the first one. It's a lot tighter. Other than this little corner here. Only 19 more to go. Not too bad. If I don't say so myself, it'll work for what I need it for, which is the main thing. I can't believe it's took me 2 hours to do them. Bit mental. That one does not look very neat at all. Nice and tight though, which is the main thing. Right, I'm gonna go a bit off and go sort this cord out. Yeah, might come back on once I've sorted the boy out and he's gone to sleep. Might do some more sewing. You'll probably be asleep by then though, I should imagine. See what live's saying, but yeah, I do appreciate everyone that's stuck around to watch. There's still 2 people. But yeah, I do appreciate it. You've definitely been that one guy. That one amazing guy. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for all the comments and thank you for all the entertainment, shall I say. And you have a good night. If I don't see you on on another live or not, whatnot, I hope to see you on Discord. I'll go sort it out now. And the next one, see you soon.